Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel and effectively a new series. So you guys wanted it. You guys have been asking for it. My right tank, wrong gun. My episode I've been doing for a while now, where I pretty much get a nice tank but put a different gun, basically a shit gun, or not the right gun that shouldn't be on the tank. Where you guys wanted the right tank, wrong tank, right gun as a series. So I thought, why not? But I'm not going to name it that. I'm not going to name it wrong tank, right gun. I'm going to name it literally like, I don't know, good gun, shit tank. That sounds better for me. Good gun, shit tank. Because it's not really the wrong gun, or the right gun. Like things like this, the Angry Connor. This comes in at number one. This is way above everything else when it comes to this kind of series. And because it only has one gun, it's not really a different gun. So I've renamed it a little bit. So it literally is going to be called right gun, good gun, shit tank. Something like that. So the Angry Connor. The Angry Connor, as most of you know, I absolutely hate this tank. It's shit. The speed, the armor is absolutely freaking shit. But the gun is, oh my god, is so glorious. Tier for tier, it's probably one of the best guns in the entire game. It's insane. The DPM, 2,200 DPM in a tier 5. 2,200 DPM in a tier 5. The penetration 170, just above 170, which is way above everything else with the DPM that you get as well. There's only one tank in tier 5. I only looked at the tank destroyers, but there's only one TD in tier 5 that has better penetration than this at 190, I think, and that's the bathtub. Of course, it's a collectible now, so not a lot of people have got the tank. So the penetration is insane. The DPM is insane. It's just the actual tank itself, and that's why I'm doing this as I had to get the best out there first. Of course, if you guys got any recommendations where there is a shit tank but with a good gun, let me know and I'll have a look. There is a couple. I know that there's a couple. A T28, for instance, it's a shit tank, but it does have a nice gun. Things like that. That's what I'm looking for the next episode, and we'll have a look at the comments to see what we got. So we're going to get talking again about the replays, the battles in this. It's a very difficult tank to play, but even though the gun is glorious, you need to get into positions where you can actually use that gun. And frontline is not a position for this tank because you're just going to get wrecked. And not just wrecked, you're going to get split in two. You're going to get HE'd. You should be getting HE'd from just about everyone because anyone can HE. You're nothing. You're like a tier 5 grill. You've got nothing at all. No armor whatsoever. Of course, there's some positions like Confalito, my good mate, is showcasing us now. If you can get into these kind of positions, he is frontline. I know he's frontline, which isn't the best, but he can get the shot off, and because it goes faster in reverse, you can just get behind and in cover pretty quickly. But for me, it's a camping tank. You have to camp in this tank. I've got the Hall of Fame in this tank, the Global Hall of Fame. I think it was 3,500 damage, and that was on Castilla. And I literally sat in one of the TD spots and farmed. And that is what you have to do in this tank. And don't be afraid to do it. If people rage at you saying that you're camping, well, yes, you should be camping. What's worse with this gun or this tank and having no armor? You're going to be up against tier 5s and tier 4s, and of course in tier 4s and tier 5s there are newer players in the game, so it's hard to carry. You're going to come up against 30-40% players. You're going to come up against players that are only had 50 or so battles, but you're not going to bounce them. So if you're driving a KV1 in tier 5 coming up against these players, you can bounce anything. If they don't know how to play properly, you're going to bounce everything. Now, again, confidently, I was just going to show you the actual what happens 90% of the time in this tank if you don't sit at the back and camp. And already he's lost 3/4 of his hit points. Not even a minute gone. I mean, there is a minute gone now. Again, he gets shot from the VK, and already he's on 43 hit points. That's not a lot of hit points, and there's not a lot of time gone. So he's going to try and run away, but the armor, I mean, you're not bouncing anything, and he just can't get anywhere. And that happens 90% on the games. That will happen. So we're going to use this. This is me, and this is how you should be playing this tank. You should sit behind your whole team, and we're going to have a pretty decent game, to be honest. We're going to mess up a couple of shots, but I mean, 4.4 second reload is amazing. Is absolutely amazing. And I don't want this, the thing is, I don't want this really buffed, because if you start buffing this, if you start buffing either the reverse speed or the forward speed, I mean, frontally going forward, this is slower than a T95. This is slower than a TOG. This is like absolutely so slow. You can't do anything. And these are the kind of positions I absolutely love. When you are on these little hills, yes, we're going to get shot, but because your reverse is so quick, well, a lot quicker, you can just reverse and get out of harm's way very, very quickly. But of course, getting back up to that position will take you a little bit of time. So we do need to be careful. We are going to take a shot from the Stug. I mean, we have better DPM than the Stug. We have much better DPM than the Stug. And everyone says that the Stug is OP because of the DPM. 2,200. 2,200 is insane. Absolutely insane. And with the penetration it's got, you really, if you play this right, you really can pump out that damage, which we're going to do here. I mean, if it goes your way, I mean, we're going to get some side shots. We missed, or we actually bounced that Excelsior there, but we have lost more than half of our hit points. So we do need to be careful. I mean, if we get shot one more time, we will be a one shot. But our team are dying. I mean, it's 4 against 5 at the moment. And this is where I'm going to start using this good gun, the good accuracy, the good pen, and we're just going to basically hit everything that comes in front of us. And because of our Stug over there and our team to the left, they are taking the attention of these tanks, and because we're quite far away now, we're also not getting spotted. And that is how you want to play this tank. Do not get spotted. Whatever you do, do not get spotted. And just look how quickly we are pumping out this DPM. 3 against 4 now. We're on 1,300 damage. We get another shot there in the Excelsior. We're still not spotted. He's going to come up, and we are going to clear him to bring it now down to a 3-on-3. And we still wasn't spotted from that guy. So we're not going to move. We are not going to move for the rest of the battle. We're going to miss that shot on the Leopard, which is unfortunate because we could potentially have killed him. We did get that shot to leave him on 6 HP. So what we're going to do, the SDRV, I mean, we're not going to wait for a shot because the DPM is so quick and the reload is so quick. If we start going for these AFKs, I mean, it's not a problem. 8.8 seconds if we wouldn't have missed that shot, and this guy is gone, and we can only just see a little bit of his turret, and we only missed that one shot. So we're now on 3 kills. We're on 2,000 damage. We're on 2,000 damage, which is still pretty good for a tier 5. The Leopard is going to get spot. He's very low hit points, so we are going to use the HE. We're going to lock and load the HE. And we are actually going to bounce the side of this guy. So there he is. He's going to back up. We're going to shoot him, and we're going to fricking bounce. We're going to bounce his side track. Like, how stupid are you? And because of that, he's actually going to kill one of our teammates. So we're not going to go chasing him. We are not going to go chase him. It is absolutely pointless to start chasing these kind of tanks. They have to come to you. We are going to miss another shot here because he's weaving in and out. It made it a little bit difficult, but we are going to get the final kill. So 4 kills, just over 2k damage, and we do manage to get the ace. Another good thing about this tank is one of the best credit coefficients in the entire game. So that got us 103,000 1,000 credits. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good gun, shit tank will be back very soon. Keep a lookout. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy69, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. With